That's not the case now. After the second rule, if a tribal member is a victim and a non-tribal member or non-tribal suspect, it goes back to state. My guys, we are cross-commissioned with Oklahoma, we are cross-commissioned with them, they are cross-commissioned with us. We even put forth, and I've had several other sheriff's offices in the 10.5 counties contact us, even Cleet has contacted us, and we sent them our MOU. We have what we call a tribal liaison deputy that is the go-between between state cases and tribal victims to provide tribal victims with assistance, because we noticed, as Jason said, there was a lot of stuff as tribal victims that was falling through the cracks. We just started this, we initiated this about 4 months ago. It's been a very, very successful program. We work hand in hand with the Choctaw Nation. Thank goodness we had the funding to do this, and it's been a really successful program. So yes, we have a really good working relationship with Choctaw Nation. We register all Choctaw Nation sex offenders at the sheriff's office because no municipalities was willing to do that. Therefore, we do file charges with the U.S. Marshals as a sex offender deal. We work along with the Department of Corrections. We just had a roundup just the other day. Yes.
Thank you, Kevin. Before we go into the conclusionary remarks, I want to thank all of you for coming. I mean, you guys, between all three of you, I think you have about 80 years of service, close to 100 years of service in law enforcement. So we thank you for your service to the community, to all three of you. And well, as we, guess if we can give them a round of applause. And we'll let you all three wrap up any comments. Give you 3 minutes each. Before we go though, I would like to remind you that we do have our meetings the third Tuesday of the month and June 18th.
June 18th.
Tuesday, June 18th, vote. And August will be the runoff. So who knows? I mean, we may have a runoff for this race as well. So I do want to encourage everyone to vote. And if we have some younger people here, if you need to register to vote, we have forms in the back. And if you know anyone that needs to register to vote, grab as many forms as you like. We got a big stack in there. But if we, we'll get started. Jason, would you like to start us off here?
3 minutes?
3 minutes,
Okay.
yes, sir.
So I have a brochure back here on the back that lays out my goals, my visions, just a few things that I have in mind for the Sheriff's Department. It's also got my phone number on the bottom of it. I encourage you to please take one of those. My phone number is on there. Give me a call if you have any questions or concerns. I would love to visit with everybody that I can. I believe I'm the one candidate in the room that has not only laid out his vision for the Sheriff's Department, but also steps for how to get there. A clear path for how to get to where I want to go, where I think this county needs to go. I've done that. And I ask that you vote for me on the 18th of June because I believe that I am the best one to lead this county in the next 4 years. Don't vote for somebody because you're related to them, because you went to work with them, because you go to church with them. That's the problem we've had in the past in Mccurtain County. That's why we've ended up with some of the leaders that we've ended up with, because they have big families and they know a lot of people through their families. And I'm just being honest. And that we end up with people that we regret in a couple of years. So let's not make that mistake again. June 18th is a pivotal time for this county. It's the primary, Republican primary, and I think that we need to have a large turnout that day. I believe we need change, we need positive change. Our county's been through enough over the last 3 or 4 years especially, and we need to heal in its time. And I believe I've laid out the perfect, or no, not the perfect, I should use that word. I've laid out a plan that I believe will work. I have a heart for the people of this county, and I want to implement this plan. All I ask is for an opportunity to do that. Let me show this county what a good sheriff's department will look like, what a sheriff's department looks like that works for the people of Mccurtain County, what a sheriff's department, the heart of a servant act, the leadership looks like for Mccurtain County. Let me show you guys what this is like. Let's become an example, instead of an embarrassment for the state of Oklahoma, not just the state of Oklahoma, but my gosh, across the United States, man. Let's quit being an embarrassment. Let's start being a shining example of what the sheriff's department can be. Let's show this country what our county's all about. We're better than this crap. The heart of this people, we're all people that care for each other. We love each other. I've seen that proven time and time again when I've been involved in charity work in this county. I mean, I can tell you how, well, y'all seen it, I'm sure. I mean, every time there's been a disaster in this county, people rally together for the people of this county. That's the heart of this county, not what we're at now. We've been embarrassed enough. Let's come out June 18th. Let's change it. And I ask that you vote for me, Jason Ricketts, on the 18th of June. Thank you.
Guys, like I said, we started 7 years ago with a handful of deputies. We struggle. We still struggle every day. We're about half staffed what we need to be. I'm fully staffed to what I'm funded for. We got deputies stationed all over this county. Like I said, we got 4 deputies on the north end of the county. We work 24/7, 365. The last five deputies I've trained, we haven't hired an uncertified officer in the last 3 years. I've had guys come, 2 from Broken Bow, that are certified officers that come to us. So the last 4 that I've hired to actually come, they're certified officers, was the shift supervisors out of the police department. I didn't recruit them, they come to me. They put applications with me, and I've got applications now of other certified officers. The thing about it is, guys, here, in the state of Oklahoma, you can't get a certified officer certified. It takes 6 months. You have 6 months to get these guys certified, or they are suspended. It takes 6 months from start to finish for these guys to get through the academy. For me, it's hard for me to hire an uncertified officer because you pay their salary for 6 months while they're in the academy. Now, most people don't know that. You lose a person, you send them to the academy. You talk about the FTO program. We do have an FTO program. I've got a couple guys that have actually FTO officers. There's an extensive background check. Like I said, the last 6 guys I've hired come from other agencies. 4 from Idabel, 2 from Broken Bow. And they were shift supervisors. We've got a really good group of guys working right now. They put their heart and soul in this, and they don't make any money. A certified Choctaw tribal police officer starts out more money than what the sheriff does here. My guys make as much money or more than I do because of overtime. We work off of a federal program that's 171 hours. So in a calendar month, anything over 171 hours in a work month will get overtime. They do, I don't. So my guys make more money than me, and I don't care. It's not about the money for me. I've left the job making a lot more money than what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it for the right reasons because I care. Like I said a while ago, right's right, wrong's wrong, period.
Thank you, Kevin.
Guys, I want everybody in here to know that when I'm elected your sheriff, if you call me or my deputies, we will come to your house. We will answer your call. We will follow up on your reports and investigations and whatever else the case may be. I want to bring back accountability to the deputies and respect to the deputies and integrity and transparency to the sheriff's department as a whole. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce. And also, May 24th, if you are not a registered Republican or not registered to vote in the Republican primary next month, you have to be a registered Republican. So that'll be, May 24th is a deadline, 3 days. That's another deal. And Justin, if you had any.
You can't switch parties.
What is it?
You can't switch parties, but if you're not registered, you can register by the 24th.
By the 24th.
It's too late to switch.
Oh, it's too, okay.
So-
All right, it's good to know. But if you want to register, you can register.
Yes.
All right, but you can register for the runoff
Yes.
in August if you want to switch parties to the Republican primary, yeah. Appreciate it, and we still got refreshments in the back, so if, feel free to grab some. We really appreciate you all coming out.
So on June the 18th, the June the 18th election, if one of these gentlemen do not get more than 50% of the vote, then the two that get the most votes run off in August.
August.
25th, I believe, but don't, you can look, we have the date
I can't
somewhere.
remember the date.
But it should be in the late August, and for that, we will.
Right around the middle of August.
If- Whoever, I mean, if none of you guys make it to 51%, we'll invite the two ones to make it, and then you guys can come back for another forum. Yeah, thanks again.
Thank you guys, thank y'all for coming, I appreciate it.